Missa Pandaria Remix is coming to an end, boys, just a couple days away here, and your characters are going to officially convert from time runners into current timeliners. So what is that process going to be like? Blizzard's been testing it out. What exactly is going to happen? Let's see how Furicus and all the other time-running Pandemonium characters are going to transfer over here from Mr. GM.
Hello there and welcome to a short video going over what happens to your Panda Remix characters at the end of the event. As of the recording of this video, Panda Remix ends next week, just before the launch of the War Within. So the PTR is currently up and we can finally...
And just so you know, it ends for all characters. Whether they are cap level or not, it doesn't matter. Your character is going to be transferred over.
See what happens to these characters once the event ends. Now, Blizzard did put out a blue post about this, but it is also available for testing on PTR, so I thought I'd show you as well. Now, once the event is over, you'll log in like you normally do, and your character will still be there on the character list. Now, don't worry about the name here. That is just some PTR nonsense, but you'll log in for the first time, and obviously you'll be logging into Pandaria.
I wonder, though, what if your name is taken on the server that it's going to? Was that a factor considered when we made the time-running Pandemonium characters? If so, if your name is taken, it might make you pick a new name, kind of like it does if you transfer a character, I guess. I would assume.
You're not actually logging into Pandaria. What's actually happening is that you're getting ported to your capital city. So, This is the time-running character straight out of the box. Straight at the end of the event, this is what you're going to be looking at. So, you'll have a warning at the top here saying the time-running event has ended, and you'll be teleported back to your home timeline. Items from the event have been removed. So, if you're Horde, you will end up in Orgrimmar, and if you're Alliance, of course, you will end up here in Stormwind. My quest log has been completely wiped. The only quest I have is the War Within quest to begin the War Within pre-patch.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense for your quest log to still be filled with quests you can't do anymore, because all those time-running things, those were all very specific to time-running Pandemonium, so all that should be gone. It got better the more alts you made in it. Yeah, no, people liked it. It was a great way to level up. It was a break from maybe what you were doing in the game, the usual grinds, and it was a change up from your typical leveling style. So I think a lot of people did like it. I think it was a successful event for Blizzard to do.
Quest or the first quest going into Khazad, depending on when you log into your character. If you leveled an allied race over level 50, you should have the quest line for the Heritage Armor. If it isn't there, just give it a relog and it should pop up eventually.
Oh, that's
the character is, of course, staying level 70, as you'd imagine, as you have leveled up. If they're lower than 70, they're just going to have like the regular boosted gear for that level. You're not going to be boosted up to 70 or anything like that. My items are item level 4, 6, 7 by average. So these are pretty much just the regular boosted items. Now, 4, 6, 7 doesn't sound amazing, but compared to some of the rewards at the beginning of the War Within questing, this is actually pretty competitive gear, as some of the rewards from Khazad...
Yeah, 467 is not bad. And remember, these tunes are going to be part of your warband. So you can easily just throw a bunch of gear. Maybe you've been saving stuff for them. Just take a bunch of gear and throw it on them. Your heirloom ring, if you're still leveling, maybe anything like that you recently created, all that stuff can be transferred over. Not to mention all of the residual memory stuff or whatever, the currency that you've been gathering from the event right now. That's a warbound currency. You can use it to buy the gear that you want to put on this guy. So there's quick ways, plenty of quick ways now with warbands to raise this item level if you don't think it's high enough.
Do appear to be in the low 400s, so yeah, you're definitely going to do pretty well going into Khazad here. My bags have been emptied and replaced with 30-slot bags. I have 4 of those, and a 26-slot reagent bag.
I don't even have a 26-slot reagent bag. Jeez, I should just make a character just so I can get one.
All of my gold I earned during Panda Remix is still there, so I still have my 12,000 gold I earned during Panda Remix, and my action bars have been completely wiped, it seems. Now, I don't know if this is some PTR shenanigans. Potentially it is, but yeah, my action bars have been wiped, so make sure you...
Then if I were you, the way I would handle this is screenshot your action bars right now, before the event ends, because I don't know about you guys, but adding in every ability where it's supposed to be is an absolute nightmare for me. Because it's like muscle memory at this point. I have a feel for where my buttons are, my hotkey, but I don't exactly remember perfectly where every single ability goes on my bar. And if I mess it up, it throws off my whole rotation. So if I were you guys, I'd take a quick screenshot of where your ability bars are, just in case this happens, even though it might not, but just in case.
taking a screenshot of your action bars or something like that, just in case that does happen.
Great minds think
So I do
alike.
have a couple items in my bag. Obviously, I have the teleport scroll for the quest, the World Within, but I also have a Time Runner's Parting Pack. Inside this pack, for me, is 2,000 gold. So if you don't have any gold from time running, you will get a start of 2,000 gold. Obviously, depending on your character, level, and things like that, I would imagine the gold values will be different, but a free 2,000 gold, that's not too bad.
It's not bad.
You also have the Adventurer's Footlocker. This is an item that you get from boosted characters anyway. As a hunter, this contains a ranged gun and a two-handed polearm, still at item level 467. Also, all of your currencies will be removed.
By the way, 467, it's not upgradable for sure, because this is not end of game. This is not end game loot, right? Yeah, no, it's not upgradable gear. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
467. Also, all of your currencies will be removed, so all of your bronze and things like that. The only currency I still seem to have are my lesser charms of good fortune, which I guess.
Oh my god, total tunt! I didn't even think about that. What if you do create like 200 characters, and then you get 200k gold, or 100 characters get to 200k gold? There's no way that would work. But you don't know unless you try. Yeah, go ahead, degenerates. Go give it a go.
Not warband transferable, so I just seem to have obtained those during Mod Remix. So yeah, all currencies are all gone,
limit?
so I guess just a fresh start in regards to that. Also, all of my reputations I gained during Mr. Pandaria Remix will still remain, so all of the ones that I got...
So make as many as you can and get a bunch of free gold. Shit, why not?
Salted with, friendly with, revered, whatever, are still going to remain on this character. Of course, all my Dragonflight reputations are warband, so I'm going to get all of those just naturally from the pre-patch. And then any extra rep that I got during Mr. Pandaria Remix will remain on there. So yeah, that's pretty good. They didn't wipe that, which is nice. I also still have all of my progress on Pandaria, so obviously I completed the Kunlai Summit, questing, and all of the different zones and things. That is still there, so all my progress and things that I did during time running is still there, so I can go back to Pandaria if I wanted to complete some quest lines and things like that.
I didn't know that was going to happen. So all of your progress that you made in the time running version of Pandaria is transfers over. So you have the flight paths, all the quests you did and everything. Oh, that's cool.
But obviously all my power-ups and new gear and special abilities have been wiped completely from my character, and this is just a base boosted character now. Now, I do also have some mail, so let's go check the mailbox real quick. So in the mailbox, I have some mail from myself for recovered items. So it says, we have recovered something you obtained while serving as a time runner that may persist without disrupting the timeline. You'll find your property enclosed. So in here is just random items like Tuff's yak fur, some toys that I didn't learn, some random food, just random items from Pandaria that weren't exclusive to Remix. Now, Blizzard have also said if you had any unlearned ensembles and things like that, they will also be mailed to you. So if you have some stuff in your bags that you didn't learn, that should also be mailed to you. And
I'm going to be honest. This seems very technical with all the mailing of shit, the transferring of shit, the integration of shit. I feel like something's going to break. I'm just saying it right now. I feel like something very bad is going to happen with this. And the Blizzard already mentioned that when you click your character, there's like a transfer time. You know, it's like they said it could take up to like 5 minutes or something. It could be longer. I'm just letting you guys know. Yeah, all items gone, characters delete. I don't know. But this is pretty technical. I feel like there could be issues.
Removed at the start of the transition from going to Remix to retail. So yeah, just some random items from Pandaria. That's fine. Nothing really too exciting there. A lot of the items I had in my bag were obviously just Remix exclusive items, so I don't expect to get those. So yeah, that's basically it. Basically, you turn into a boosted character. You have 4, 6, 7 item level 30 slot bags, a reagent bag, and a bit of gold. So kind of expected, I guess. We obviously weren't going to have our fantastic Pandaria Remix gear going into the next expansion. So let me know what you think. Mr. Pandaria Remix ends on August 19th. So if you want to get your ducks in a row, make sure you're looking at your action bars in case they do wipe them. So get ready for that to happen, and get ready to have some new characters going into the War Within, which is very exciting. So yeah, any questions, guys, do let me know in the comments. I'll try and answer any if you do have any, but it's pretty cut and dry for what you get and what you don't get here. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you like this video, please do leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support me outside of YouTube, I'm also on Patreon and on Twitter at MrGMYT, and I have a Partners Discord channel as well, and I also am streaming on twitch.tv /MrGM. If you want to see me streaming World of Warcraft, War Within, all that good stuff, I'm over on twitch.tv /MrGM every single day. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.
Nice. Informative video. Will it break? Probably. What I would do, the main thing I took out of this, is take a damn screenshot of your action bars now. Do it now before that shit breaks, because it could break as well. And great, yeah, okay. Couple days, this thing's gonna end, and these characters will transfer over. Everything else looks like it should work, hopefully.